despite of all odds. This session is also known as despite of all odds. Why? Because we are going to talk about the sports person who had proved themselves that despite of physical, mental and emotional injuries, they had proved themselves that they have this ability to achieve their dreams, and they had become pride for the nation and for the entire world. Yes, we are going to talk about the Paralympics athletes and sports person who had proved themselves that despite of any problems, they will become pride for this nation. Hello and welcome to the special session of Drishti IAS. I am Ritu and today's session is about Paris Paralympics 2024. And in this session, we are going to discuss about the history of Paralympics and what are the achievements of India we have in Paralympics. Before moving to the any points of discussion, I want to show you a picture. This is a picture of Sheetal Devi. She is the Sheetal Devi who has won bronze despite of losing her two arms. She has become the first female from India who competed despite of losing two arms in archery competition, and we can see that Sheetal Devi is performing without her arms and with her legs, and she has become inspiration from all the person who are suffering from the disabilities, that Sheetal Devi is not a person to pity, she is a person to proud of. So moving towards the points of discussion part. So we are going to discuss about the history, then we are going to discuss about the evolution of Paralympic game, then we are going to discuss about different Paralympic sports, then India at Paralympics, India at Paris 2024, and then we are going to discuss about practice question for prelims. So moving towards the history part. So you have this question that when did Paralympics started? So it does not have a similar history with the Olympics. It has a different history with Olympics. So here there is a city, Stoke Mandeville, and the history of the Paralympics. So this is an English town, and English town Stoke Mandeville is also known as a synonyms of the Paralympics movement. And why it is known for the Paralympics movement? Because from this place this movement had started, and right now we can see that the sports person are taking part in the Paralympics event. So in 1944, so in the mid 20th of the century, what we have seen that on the request of the British government, Sir Ludwig Guttmann opened a spinal injury center for the Stoke Mandeville Hospital. And over a time, that hospital became a rehabilitation center. In that center, this person whose name is Sir Ludwig Guttmann had decided that they will create recreational activities, and so many recreational activities had been started, and that led to the mark and beginning of the Paralympics movement, in which the persons who are suffering from different kind of disability had got this confidence that they can also play sports, and that has marked the creation of Paralympic events. So in 1948, Dr. Guttmann organized the first competitive games for athletes with impairments. So this is very much important. This name is very much important, Sir Ludwig Guttmann, that he was man behind such kind of Paralympics movement around the world. So we'll come to the other session, which is about that when did this particular thing had been started. So when this game had started, so fortunately it coincided with the 1948 Olympic Games, and 1948 Olympic Games was held in London, and we can see that from there the first Olympic Games was started, but it was not the official first Paralympic event. The first ever Paralympic Games were held in 1960 at Rome. This is very much important for your examination and for general knowledge also, that first ever Paralympics Games were held in 1960 at Rome, in which 209 athletes took part from 18 countries. And this is also very important information that India was not part of the first Paralympic Games. So this is the thing that India did not participate in 1960 and 1964 events. And when this term Paralympics evolved and when this term has introduced, so this was introduced by the what you can say International Olympic Committee in 1988 in Seoul. At that point of time, Seoul was organizing the Paralympics event. So we can see that the Seoul was organizing the Olympic events, and they had decided that the game which has the person who are suffering from different kind of the impairment issues or disability issue, they will take part, and that particular event and sports is called as Paralympics. So in 1988 we have Olympics in Seoul, and at that point of time we can see that International Olympic Committee has decided that the name will be the Paralympics event. So this is the history that from where this term has been evolved. Now we'll come to the another, so which is about the Paralympic sports. So currently there are 28 Paralympic sports we have, and as you already know that just like Olympics, we have the Summer Paralympics and we have the Winter Paralympics, and this time the whatever is happening in Paris, this is the Summer Paralympics, so you should not confuse here. So for Summer Paralympics we have 22 events, and for Winter we have 6 events. And what we have seen that in Tokyo Paralympics, badminton and taekwondo was the new addition in the Tokyo Paralympics. So now we'll come to the different kind of the Summer Paralympic sports. So here are the list of Paralympic sports. We have para archery, athletics, badminton, football, bokia, para canoe, cycling, equestrian, goalball, judo, powerlifting, rowing, shooting para sports, sitting volleyball, para swimming, para table tennis, para taekwondo, triathlon, wheelchair basket, wheelchair fencing, wheelchair rugby, wheelchair tennis. So these are the events which had happened in the what you can say Summer Paralympics and which are currently going into the Paris Paralympics. Now we'll come to the Winter Paralympics. So these are the 6 events we have for the Winter Paralympics. So we have para alpine skiing, para biathlon, para cross country skiing, para ice hockey, para snowboard, wheelchair curling. So these are 6 events which happen in the Winter Paralympics. So now we'll come to the journey of India in terms of participation in the Paralympics. So what we can see that the journey of India at the Paralympics started in the 1968 games in the Tel Aviv, currently in Israel, and at that time also it was in Israel. And this event, on that event what we have seen that the total number of athletes who participated in Tel Aviv Paralympics, so the number was 10 athletes, but unfortunately what we have seen that India did not win any kind of the medal at that kind of the event. We'll talk about the number of men and women participated. So we have 8 men and we had 2 women. Right now this number has significantly increased, but this time we are talking about the beginning of India's at Paralympics event. So India was medalless at this event. Now we'll discuss that when India got this opportunity to win a medal. So 4 years later at the 1972 Heidelberg Games in Germany, India bagged its first medal at Paralympics, and para swimmer Murli Kant Petkar set a world record time of 37.331 seconds to bag a gold medal in 50-meter freestyle swimming. So this name is very much important because this person Murli Kant Petkar was the first person who bagged medal in Paralympic event. So this is about that. And after India announced themselves at Paralympics by bagging their first gold in 1972, the country did not participate in the coming events, and we can see that India was absent in 1976 and 1980. And in 1984, India participated in Summer Paralympics, which had happened in the 2 countries, UK and USA. So this is about the 1984 Summer Paralympics, and what we can see that India's performance into 1984 Paralympics. India clinched 4 medals, and this was the highest till now at that point of time. And what we can see that India has finishes by 37th rank along with the South Korea. So this was the rank of India into the what you can say that 1984 event, Paralympic event. And incidentally, who helped to India to win this kind of situation? So we have a person whose name is Joginder Singh Bedi. This person alone has achieved 3 medals, and Bedi bagged a silver at the men's shot put and clinched a pair of bronze medal in discus and javelin. So this person Joginder Singh Bedi has won 3 medals in a single event. And we have another person, Bhim Rao Kesarkar, added the 4th medal for India in the javelin. So this was the performance of India in 1984 Olympics. But after having a successful 1984 Paralympics, what we have seen that India had struggled into the another kind of the things. And India, what we can see in 1988, 2000, India struggled to finish at the podium, and India did not win any medal into these kind of the events. So Indian contingent struggled to find a podium spot from 1988 to 2000. Now we'll come to the saga of 2004. And in 2004, what we have seen that this had happened into the Athens, and India clinched 2 medals. One medal is won by the Devendra Jhajharia, who won gold in the javelin throw, and Rajinder Singh won bronze for the powerlifting in 56 kg category. However, what we have seen that following the 4 years in Beijing, India drew a blank, and India again did not win any medal. But what we have seen that since 2012, India started boosting itself, and India won a silver in London. So in 2012, India won a silver in London, and who bought this medal? H.N. Girisha, who won a silver in the men's high jump F42 category, and this was the only medal India won in that edition. In 2012 also, the Para Olympics, we did not have a much good performance. But if we'll talk about 2016, the scenario has again changed, and India put a strong show in 2016, and we can see that 4 medals had been won by the Indian athletes, and all 4 medals from the athletics thing. So we have Mariappam Thangavelu, who won gold medal in high jump, Devendra Jhajharia gold medal in javelin, Deepa Malik silver in shot put, and Varun Singh Bhati in high jump. So this was the performance of India in 2016. And we are going to talk about the 2020, which is the Tokyo Paralympics. And this has a very beautiful and strong performance by India, because India had won 19 medals, which was highest till now. So till 2020, it was highest in Paralympics game. And in this 19 medals, we have 5 gold, 8 silver, and 6 bronze. So this was the brilliant performance by India in Tokyo Paralympics. Now we'll discuss about the India at the Paris 2024 Paralympics. So as you already know that right now the Paris Paralympics is going on, and around 84 para athletes had participated in this thing, and they are participating across 12 disciplines, and which has become 3 more than Tokyo 2020. So earlier we have participated in 9, but right now we are participating in 12 disciplines. And we have 3 new sports which had added into the India edition: paracycling, para rowing, and blind judo. And as of now, we can see the India's performance. So as of now, which is of the 4th September, India had won 21 medals, in which 3 gold, 8 silver, and 10 bronze. So this has become a brilliant performance by India till now. So in what we can see that in Tokyo Paralympics, we had total 19 medals. Until now we have 21, and it will increase also, because there are many more events which are going to be won by the Indian athletes and Paralympic sports persons. So this is the performance of India. And if we'll talk about the few achievers of this thing, so Avani Lekhara has made its record, and she has become the first Indian woman to win 2 gold medals at the Paralympic Games. And she has defended her gold medal in 10-meter air rifle shooting events. And along with Avani Lekhara, Mona Agrawal also finished the podium with the bronze medal. And this has become first time in the history that 2 podium finish is by the India. So this has been achievement by Mona Agrawal and Avani Lekhara. Now we'll discuss about the Priti Pal. So Priti Pal secured her bronze in the women's 100-meter T35, and she has become India's first ever medal in a track event, and she also went to win bronze medal in 200-meter 335 race as well. So this has been achievement by Priti Pal, Avani Lekhara, Mona Agrawal, and we have many more names just like Sumit Antil, and we can see that Khiladi who has won in the shot put. So many new names has been added. We have Sharat Singh. So we have many para athletes who had won high jump, shot put events, badminton events. So this has been a very beautiful and very strong and powerful performance by India in Paris Paralympics till now. Now we'll discuss about the conclusion. So why it's important to have a discussion on the Paralympics, because they are the person who are often seen as a pity. That suppose that if any person has lost his or her hand or legs, the person has become a burden for the family, for the country. But the Paralympic events, what it is showing, that they are not burden for the country, they are not burden for the family, they are not burden for the world. They have become an asset for the family, for the country, and for the whole world. And these para athletes, these para sports person are not a matter of pity, they are a matter of pride for the nations. And it also shows that different kind of persons with the different kind of impairment issues, disability issues coming to the sports grounds, and they are showing their ability. And it shows that whatever the different kind of problems we have, and it also grab the attention of the people, the medical world, the medical fraternity, the country, that whatever the different kind of sports and different kind of sports events we have, first it shows this different kind of sports events we have, and second it shows that despite of having different kind of disabilities, these para athletes and these para sports persons are performing exceptionally well. So this is not just reminder of the games, this is also reminder of different kind of diseases, different kind of disabilities which are existing throughout the world. So it is a story of inspiration, because these para athletes have a very stories, the emotional stories, the mental stories, the physical loss, and they are trying to prove themselves as exceptionally well. They are inspiration for the whole nation, they are inspiration for the whole world, that despite of all odds they are competing and they are proving themselves as that. Suppose that if any person has no legs or no hands, that is not a disability, that has become an opportunity for these athletes, for these sports person. So this conclusion we have drawn, that it has grabbed the attention of all the government, that different kind of disability exists and we need to work on these kind of the people. So this is the conclusion part. Now we'll come to the question round. The question is, who became the first Indian women to win 2 gold medals at the Paralympic Games? Priti Pal, Sheetal Devi, Avani Lekhra, Mona Agrawal. So this is very easy one. You have to answer this into the comment section. And I hope you like this session. If you have any queries related to the session, kindly ask in the comment section. Thank you and have a nice day.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.